If I would have known then what I know now, it would have all been different. The feeling of loss will never leave you, even though they tell you different. I knew God, but I sure hadn't been walking with Him. The circumstances surrounding my procedure was I was newly married, happy, instantly pregnant, had already had 2 children. My husband comes home shortly after that and says, I don't want this child, or I don't want you. And I was devastated. I just stood there. I didn't know what to do. And so he packed up, he left. I had talked to several people, but none of them could answer questions for me. It was back in the 70s. It was the times where women were starting to make decisions for their own body. So I decided that I would go ahead and set the appointment for the procedure. I remember walking into the clinic just like frozen, because I didn't know what was going to happen. There wasn't an ultrasound, or there wasn't, I didn't know what to expect, and I was scared. I just blocked everything out. I know that sounds hard, I know that sounds hard to think that, but that was the only way that I could survive, because I was in a survival mode at that time. I remember like it was yesterday. It was something that I just shut my mind and shut my thoughts, because it was something I didn't want. After I had the abortion, I was scared, and I didn't want to think about it, because I knew it was something that I couldn't think about. It was too much pain. The burden one carries that you think that will go away is a deep hurt inside your heart. You keep pushing it down. But it's always there. You start wondering what that child would look like. So I encourage young mothers and fathers, give that child a chance. It's God's creation. And I want to let these young mothers and fathers out there know, if they find themselves in a situation of an unwanted pregnancy or unexpected pregnancy, don't give up. There's hope out there for you. There's alternatives out there for you. I know you're afraid. I know it's something you didn't expect. And I encourage you to do everything that you can to call and get all your options, because this young life that you're carrying is very precious.